Hi and welcome. I am Katarina and this is my channel, your place for card making, creative inspiration and a little extra sparkle in every project. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Let's jump into today's project. Hi everyone, I'm excited to be back to show another lovely card tutorial using the Lazy Daisy die set by Lisa Horton Crafts. I've already shared a couple of tutorials using all the different dies from the set. Today I will be focusing on the outline dies only. I have a piece of white card in here measuring 5¼ inches square. And for the colors, I chose this month's recommended color combo by Lisa Horton Crafts. They have an offer on the trio of these inks, Anthracite, Rhubarb Jam and Early Sunrise. I will leave a link to it in the description box below if you wish to check that out. You can also visit the Facebook group, which also will be linked in the description box below, where you can find an album. You could upload your mix using these colors or look for some inspiration where all the other creators sharing theirs. I really love that we get these color combo recommendations because I would have never thought to use these three colors together and the card will turn out absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy that I decided to use them together as this. So this is my panel ink blended and I spritzed some water, just plain water on it. I lifted some of the color. I'm giving it a quick blast with my heat tool. And then I'm going to bring in my die cuts. As I said, I'm only using these outline daisy die cuts today. Before die cutting them from white card, I covered the piece of white card or the back of it in double-sided sticky adhesive, so it will be nice and easy just to stick them to this panel. They are all different sizes of flowers, and all I have to do now is peel back the backing and stick them onto the panel. Of course, you can use liquid glue if you wish, but I thought it was just much tidier and I find it easier to stick them down like this. So I am covering the entire panel and I also am cutting away all this excess because that piece of flower I can use, which I think I'm gonna, in the corner in there. So nothing is really wasted in here. So I'm covering the entire panel in these daisies. And the technique that I'm going to use today to create my card was inspired by my crafty friend Benita from Under a Pile of Papers. I will leave a link to her tutorial in the description box below. So make sure you check that out as well because it really has inspired me. You might get some different ideas. She's used pattern papers, but you can create your own as well. So there's so many different variations that you could do. It is a very easy but super effective technique. So in here you can see I'm just cutting away any excess, just tidying up the sides of my card. And I have a piece of black card in there measuring just 1/8 inch larger, so 4 3/8 by 4 3/8 inch square. And then the panel that I've just created, I'm cutting down to 3/4 inch white strips. And it is these strips that I'm going to be using to play with today's technique. Every second of these strips will be glued flat onto that black card, and all the others will be raised on foam. So I will be alternating one laying flat, one raised on foam. And in here I'm just applying the foam pads behind every second strip in there, and then I'm going to start gluing this down. So I'm using my collal glue on this one, just glue it down flat. And then for the second strip, I'm using the foam pads. I reinforce it with a little bit of a Burley Arts glue as well. So then again, flat and raised on foam, and I'm covering the entire surface of this black card in these strips, and this is it. It looks so cool. I really love how this turned out. I'll show you some close-ups here. Look how fun is this. I don't know why I never thought of this before. I have so many other ideas now to try this kind of technique with, so stay tuned if you'd like to see those as well. They'll be coming up very soon. So in here I am just adding this card panel onto 5 3/4 inch square card base, and then all we have to do is add some sentiment. And this says Sending Love. This is the die set by Lisa Horton Crafts from the latest Simple Cards and Paper Craft magazine, and I have die cut the words from black card 3 times and I layer them up together, and then I'm just going to glue this on top of the white outlines. You get both the word and the outline dies in this set. So then all is left just to glue this down, and of course we're gonna have to add a little bit of a bling. What I am going to do is just to add some pink rhinestones. So they are pale pink and they are a little bit iridescent and a little bit translucent as well, so they'll not be overwhelming. They'll be picking up the color from underneath a little, but they will add some gorgeous sparkle, which you will be able to see as it catches the light. So I'm just adding 3 or 4 of them in one of the corners, and then a couple more on the top right corner in there. And this finishes my card for today. I am in love with this. So thank you, Benita, for the gorgeous inspiration for this technique. I would love to hear your thoughts on this or read your thoughts on this. So make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section below. Today's video was one of the shorter ones, but I really hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know. And I will see you back soon with my next one. Until then, bye! Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you won't miss my next video, and in the meantime feel free to click on these rectangles for more creative inspiration. Until the next time, see you soon. Bye!